College football, of course, is known for passionate fans, and you could say LSU fans are some of the most passionate. But do you think we could find some in Texas? Well, KTVS 3's Gary Cooper joins us now live from Arlington. So, Gary, how is LSU being represented there in Arlington and Texas?
Well, Jerry, after spending just 2 days in the Metroplex, we can tell you that Tiger roots run deep in the Lone Star State. And the more time we spend here and as closer we get to game day, we're seeing more and more Louisiana license plates on the freeways here in Dallas. And I met up with one family with Arklatex ties. It lives in Fort Worth. They never forget where they came from, but more importantly, what school they went to. This neighborhood just south of Fort Worth seems like any other neighborhood you would find in America. It's quiet, peaceful, everybody knows everybody. And like most neighborhoods, there's always that one house. Meet Gary and Linda Taylor. Gary from Minden and Linda from Shreveport have a few things in common. Take a guess at what one of those things might be.
There's so many LSU fans as far as an alumni in the Fort Worth, Dallas area. And again, we're able to have huge events like this, so it's really neat to be able to do that.
The two moved to Texas years ago and saw a need for Tiger alumni in Fort Worth to get together and talk Tiger. There was the club in Dallas, but Dallas was too much of an inconvenience at the time. So Linda Taylor got on the phone with the VP of the LSU Alumni Association.
We have over 1,000 people probably here who love LSU, and who's going to start it? And he said, you are. And I just kind of stopped the car real quick.
And since 2005, the Tarrant County Tiger Alumni Association hasn't stopped. Generations of Tigers and future Tigers meet at the Taylor household, and for some, it's like old times.
LSU was one great, big, huge fraternity. Now that's what it was.
But Linda remembers a time when she told her dad maybe LSU wasn't a good fit for her.
You might want to go to Florida and be a Florida Gator. Well, that was sinful right off the bat. So it was like, I got the look, and I didn't mention it again.
Allison Berry, relative to the Taylors, lives in the Metroplex. She and her husband left New Orleans and their new home in the wake of Katrina.
We'd only lived in it for 9 months. And then bam, the storm hit and we had to leave it.
As long as there are fans like the Taylors and the Tarrant County alums, Tiger roots will always have a place to grow in Texas. Now, a bit of trivia. That Texas license plate with the LSU decal you saw earlier in the story, well, LSU logos were the first out-of-state school logos to be placed on Texas license plates. So it's clear to see that there are plenty of Tiger fans in the Lone Star State. And Jerry, I've been talking with a lot of folks from Shreveport Bossier, and they say they're willing to look past the fact that you're a Horned Frog fan if you come over here and party with us. So here's your invitation right there, Jerry.
All right, Friday night, I'm in Waco for the Horned Frogs game. Maybe I'll just have to come up that way Saturday. I do have the purple on for the Frogs, and we'll consider this for the Tigers as well. I'll be rooting for LSU on Saturday night, Gary. Thanks a lot. We'll get more from Gary tonight at 9 and 10. Well, from college to high school football, I want to remind you about FridayFootballFever.net. That's the site to visit throughout the high school football season to upload your videos and photos, check scores.